there, fun boosters! Welcome to my mukbang. Today I have for you a chicken dish, an Italian chicken dish called Chicken Piccata. Okay, so this particular Italian dish has capers in it, and I added mushrooms, which I thought was a brilliant idea, if I must say so myself. And by the way, I might have to add that I'm a little contradicting today because I'm wearing a freaking frumpy sweater. But it's dang cold in the house and I just threw this on. And I have to also mention that please excuse the way I look today because I got very little sleep last night and I have puffy eyes right now from crying yesterday and today because of something tragic that happened a year ago yesterday. I don't want to get into that because I don't want to make this a sad mukbang. But anyways, take a look at this gorgeous dish. Oh, and I want to add, so I'm about to eat this Italian dish with some chopsticks, so yeah. Strangeoid, but silly, right? I hope it's still warm because I was trying to I always want this angle for you guys so you guys could see the food more and stuff, but nobody's really complained about how I'm usually far away from the camera, but this is going to be kind of like awkward for me right now. Hold on. Still warm. Okay. That was just a mushroom. The mushroom works so well. This is my own recipe, which I'm going to be sharing. Where'd my napkin go? And the chicken is melt in your mouth tender. I said this in a previous video that I swear the only way to cook chicken breast, if it's not like chicken cutlets, which is always a hit, chicken strips, chicken nuggets, whatever, or soup base, then you have to add the chicken in some type of broth in order to get it this tender, because otherwise it's going to be dry. Okay, so the recipe. Of course, saute the mushrooms in butter. Okay, that's your first step. Dredge the sliced up chicken breast. I had 2 large chicken breasts that I sliced up. I just kept on filleting it and thinning it and thinning it, and one breast maybe made like 6 pieces. So it's about like, these size pieces, some smaller, some larger. Flour, salt, pepper. I don't think I added adobo this time. I usually always add adobo, but I'm pretty sure I left it out this time just to taste the flavors of just simple flavors. Because adobo is like a multi-seasoning spice, has multiple spices in it, seasonings. Salt, pepper, flour. Fried up the pieces. Took them out. Put some white wine in there. Some chicken broth. I always use the bullion. And then I threw some lemon. Okay. Lemon juice. And some Parmesan cheese, capers, mushrooms, and then the chicken. Let it simmer for a good 25 minutes or so. I'm pretty sure that's the only ingredients. So wine, chicken broth, lemon base, with the flavor of the capers. The mushrooms work so well with it too. It's almost like, why weren't they originally introduced into this recipe? I love mushrooms. Some people don't like them because of their texture, which I totally get. Did you guys hear about the whole thing with the Christmas song, Baby It's Cold Outside? So, I don't know where it originally came from, where people were all like upset about it because they said that it sounded like he wanted to rape her or something like that in the song. And I'm like, at first I'm like, that's ridiculous. All these people are just have no life and just want to just point at like everything anymore. But if you read the lyrics, I don't know, you guys. It's a classic Christmas song. Everybody likes classic Christmas songs, but you don't really get into, I don't know. I mean, I guess you do get into the lyrics, especially if you really like it. Like Silent Night. I love that song. I sang that to my baby when I was trying to get him to go to sleep one time. I'm like, Silent Night, go to sleep now, baby. So yeah, there's a part in the song where she goes, so what's in this drink? Like, cause she goes, no, I gotta go. I can't stay. My mom will worry. My aunt will worry. She said that she kept on saying, no, I can't stay. I can't stay. And then she goes, oh, maybe a half a drink more. And then she goes, wait, what's in this drink? And then he goes, just read the lyrics. It's really kind of creepy. What do you say next? I almost want to get my computer to read the lyrics to you guys. Like he tried to change the subject that she asked him what was in the drink or something like that to that aspect. And then at the end of the song, she really insisted. She was like, just let me borrow a coat so I could leave. No, 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 no. She kept on saying no. And then the song ended in saying, baby, it's cold outside. And she didn't get the last word. She never left. Apparently. So, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't make anything of it like that, because there's so many worse songs than that. Half these rap songs are about, sexist songs, which I listen to. I listen to these rap songs too. I like the beat. I don't necessarily agree with the lyrics. I just like the sound of the beat. I love bassy type songs. But they always degrade women, I shouldn't say always. Most of the time, they're degrading to women. Oh, there's a piece of garlic hanging off there. Look at that. It's a big chunker. Ugh. Look at this glistening piece, huh? So you want to get a nice golden color when you're sauteing, or is it sauteing? Slightly frying the chicken. You don't want to necessarily you don't have to necessarily cook the chicken all the way through at that time, because you got to remember it's going to be simmering for a while. So I would normally have given this leftovers to my husband for work, because this is the last of the leftovers. I feel bad that I didn't give it to him, but I had to do this mukbang. I mean, it's freaking chicken piccata, which that in itself sounds fancy, you know? Look at how that chicken just fell apart. Did you see that? This was 2 pieces and turned, I mean, this was 1 piece and it turned into 2. Look. Okay. So see this piece of chicken, right? It's just 1 piece of chicken, right? You can just break that apart with just a slight run through. Look at that. Oh, it's just so amazing. I would love to bring you guys in my world even more to tell you what's going on. But it's a bit personal and too sad. You know, I think when I go to mukbangs, I like to hear happiness. I like to hear, you know, them cheering me up. So that's what I'm going to do. So how was your guys' day? And I hope it's a good one. Hope it's better than the one that I had yesterday. Oh, I got like 2 hours of sleep. My 5-year-old woke me up at 6:30. Or maybe it was 5:30. I stayed up so late last night because I had insomnia and I was sad and I couldn't go to sleep. And I watched, my husband and I, we watched As Above, So Below. And that movie's creepy. Oh, and I must tell you guys the song that I've been having stuck in my head. So freaking funny. I gave myself a lot of spaghetti. So, I watched another movie the other day called This Is the End. It has a lot of my favorite movie actors and actresses inside there. The funny guys are inside that movie. And at the end of the movie, they play Backstreet Boys. You know, the Backstreet's back, alright. Well, you know, that's one of those songs where you're kind of embarrassed to admit that you like it. I mean, and I don't even necessarily know if I like it. It's just so catchy. And I've been having it stuck in my head, and then I catch myself singing it, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't get over it. I've been singing it in my head for days, and then actually singing it aloud. So funny. Or, in the words of my daughter, it's so cringy. She's so on that word cringe. It's so funny. So, speaking of my kids, the second semester is coming to a close. So I'm like so busy right now trying to make sure that because there's this program anymore where you could view the kids' grades. You could see if they missed any homework. You could see what kind of grades that they got just in case they want to hide their tests. It's wonderful. Like, I love it because you're able to keep up with your kids, because a lot of kids, you know, they're stubborn. They don't want to do the work, you know, and this way you could say, oh, you got a test this day, you got to study. You know, it's a lot of work for the parents, too, to keep up with that. especially when you have multiple children. But I'd rather that than, you know, have them not doing so well and me not knowing about it. And then once the report card comes, the big old surprise, and it sucks for both the parents and the child, and nobody wants to feel like that, you know? Okay. I'm like failing right now. I can't, I feel like I want a fork, but I don't think I have any plastic forks, so I don't like the clanky sound of it hitting inside the mouth. And so more news is that my freaking clothes dryer went, and my husband broke it even more by trying to do some electrical testing and burnt something out. So yeah, that's pretty dangerous. I'm pretty handy too. I fixed one of the dryers before that we've had in the past. I fixed one of our washers that we had in the past a couple times. Because they're not cheap, you know. And there's do-it-yourself videos all over YouTube. And they're pretty thorough. So, I'm on the hunt for a new dryer. I usually make posts on these free sites. Like there's a free site on Facebook, on Craigslist, and we have this app that you're able to communicate with your neighbors. It's called the Nextdoor app. Nextdoor. So I don't know if you guys have it in your neighborhood, where you're able to find out the events that are happening nearby. Your neighbors in your community are able to share some information that might be important to you, like if there's a bear walking around. Oh, if there's dogs missing, and people could help out there, or if they found a dog, or if the latest news is that apparently there's a package thief. You know, this time of year, people at work, you know, and then come home, the freaking package isn't there. That's messed up, you know. I just don't get people. I mean, it's freaking Christmas. The gift, chances are the gift is for a kid. Stealing from kids and shit. And the one person who was a thief was an elderly woman. They had her on camera. It wasn't, luckily this package thief wasn't necessarily in my community, because you can communicate with the whole town that you're in. So it's not only your community, but it's a nearby communities too. This looks like, oh, that was garlic, piece of chicken. I'm not gonna eat all this spaghetti. I really gotta cut back, you guys. I've been like savage. But these capers are good. And they're cheap too. You would never know. For a jar, it was like $1 and change. I mean, I don't know what else I would use them for. I don't know. I would have to look that up. But anyways, yeah, guys, just maybe check out that app to see, you know, see if you like it and stuff like that, because it's very helpful for me, because I made a post on that app also. So just in case anybody's throwing out a dryer, they could contact me through there. And Facebook also made an ad. So, but if that doesn't come through within the next like day or two, we're gonna have to dish out some money. We just got a new battery for our car too. It's like they come in pairs or threes, you know. So anyways, Hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below. Like this video. And I will see you in my next mukbang. Check you later, guys.